Hi guys, I'm really excited. This is a very impromptu haul slash shop, slash vlog slash ramble, I guess. I went to IMATS, if you can't tell by my lovely wristband. This is Sydney IMATS, so it's on the 29th to 30th of September, and I knew that Rae Morris was talking today, and I really love her work, and I really follow her books and her on Twitter and all that sort of jazz, all that stalkerish stuff. I got goosebumps just then talking about her. But I knew she was talking on Sunday, so I thought if I'm going to go any day, it's got to be to see her speak. And she was doing a speech on how to make it in the makeup industry. And even though I'm not trying to make this my career by any means, and it's just a hobby for me, it was just so inspirational to see her talk. But she lives, breathes, eats makeup, the industry, the attitude, the everything. I just can't even explain it. And she broke it down so easily so that it's not that unachievable that you could be the next big thing. I don't know, she's amazing. I don't even have words to put into this, but and a lot of stuff, even though it's probably not applicable to me, but I can still apply a lot of the stuff she said in her speech to myself as a person. Anyway, let's get started into the enough ramble. Let's get into the other stuff, the stuff that I bought, and I'll do it in order of what I bought. So the first thing I bought, I went to Inglot and I bought a palette. So I got 5 eyeshadows. I don't need any more eyeshadows. I know this. It comes in one of these little things, and it was $45 including the shadow and the case. I'll put them in the container and come back. Alright, that was an ordeal. So these are the shadows I got. I got 3 mattes and 2 shimmers. So they're the 3 mattes. They're sort of like a taupe, this one's sort of like a taupey purple undertone. This is a taupey blue, and this is a taupey, I'd say it's more grey, brown. But they've all got that grey undertone. They're not warm undertones. And the last 2, I'll just do with these 2 fingers. That's them there, but let me do this way. They're both just really shimmery and pretty. I hope you can see that. But I thought they'd be both great over the eyelid colours. The next one I bought was the Ombre stuff. I hear Pixie Woo sisters always talk about this stuff, how it's great for the dry skin. I don't really have dry skin, so I didn't need the really concentrated one that they always talk about. I actually bought 3 things, and I bought a lip balm as well, but I don't know where it is, and I don't even know where the box is. Anyway, not the point. So I bought a Hydra Matte Emulsion. She said it's for normal and mixed skin, but she said it's a really good one to make your skin matte, to take away the shine, so I was like, I'll give it a go. And I also bought, is that in English? Soothing and Cleansing Makeup Remover. Lotion... I don't know, you spell that. You say that for me. Anyway, it's 250 mils. I think this plus the lip balm was like $60. So I was a bit more sharp intake of air when I was like, oh, did I really commit to that much money just for stuff I was like, I don't even need? I've got to say, I tried that lip balm on the way home. It's freaking shit. Like, I don't normally hate products straight off the bat. I literally applied it 8 times. No, I'm gonna go with 12 at least, because there was traffic. Yeah, and I gave up, and then I just put my own Blistex back on. So, the next thing I bought, because obviously after I saw Rae Morris do her little stage set, I wandered over to the store, and I bought some brushes. And I was very hesitant, I know, and I was like, I don't need to spend money. But I want to, not support her, but I want to show my appreciation back to her and her brand, because I love her books. I read them all the time. I'm going to read them again this afternoon because I feel so inspired and stuff like that. But I've always wanted some of her brushes, and they released them individually earlier in the year, and I was going to buy them then, but then the ones I wanted were sold out. And you know, you just want to touch and feel them, and I did buy some brushes. I bought these, I'm going to show you them individually, but these are 4 of them. And I also bought one more, which I got talked into because, I'll get into that in a second. So, The first brush, I should really wash these before I use them, but anyway. The first brush is the mini kabuki, and it's number 2. It's very soft, it's very, like, it just moves, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it just moves in your hand. And I really thought this would be good for highlighter, and even setting concealer under your eye, maybe. Okay. I also bought the number 1 deluxe kabuki, the number 1 deluxe kabuki, which is slightly bigger than the other one. Oh, it's a bit misshapen, this one. It's like weirdly shaped. Oh, not really happy with that. It looks like it's been cut too short, or maybe it's just been sitting on its side. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It's very soft again. Just like to stroke my face with it. I think it'd just be good to, like, loose powder maybe, blush, maybe some contouring. I don't know, they were just so soft, and the 2 brushes I absolutely don't have anything like in my kit already, in my collection of brushes already, so I thought this. The next one I bought was number 7, the Deluxe Precision Shader, which is like a blending brush. And this is one that I've absolutely wanted from the beginning, and after watching all those videos where she shows you how to do a smoky eye, and it's like, you just blend, and the brush does it for you, I was always like, I want this. Oh, I can't get it out because it's stuck to the packaging. I wanted this brush for so long, and it's just a nice big brush, and it's sort of tapered. And one of the things Rae said during her speech was, like, when you think something's blended, 100 more strokes and then you get something that's blended. And I was sitting there going, oh, I really want to blend my eyeshadow some more, because I did it really quickly this morning. But I really, really, really like it. Okay, next one, bit of a throw-in. I don't think like this. It looks like a foundation brush, but it's not. It's Deluxe Pro Blender, and I think it would be good for just blending stuff and maybe some highlighter. Anyway, so I was standing there looking at the other brushes, and I was like, do I need it anymore? I don't really need it. I'm not really great with stuff, and I'm not really great with contouring, because I think I'm so pale that what's the point in contouring my face, and it looks like orange stripes. Now, I've really got to learn this saying a bit more, but less is more when it comes to makeup. I was standing there, the guy was trying to talk me into this brush, and he's like, I can get Rae to explain it to you, and I was like, can't speak, like, oh my god, you're joking, like, why would she? And then, yeah, no, she did. I was in absolute shock. She stood there and spoke to me. I must have seemed like a little dazed leprechaun, because why do I say leprechaun? Hold on. Oh. My dog has decided she's had enough of listening to me ramble, and is gonna go outside or away from me. Oh, no, she's just going to stand there. She spoke about contouring. She even contoured on herself without a mirror in front of me with some product. I was in shock. I just can't speak highly enough of her, and that's the thing, like, I feel even more connected to her brand. And also, when she was speaking about stuff, like, in her presentation, and she said, it's not about, like, this is what I took from it, it's not about how well you do a smoky eye, it's how you can take your smoky eye and apply it to the 9 different types of skin, or like slippery skin, dewy skin, shiny skin, wet skin. If you can do it across all those boards, you are really a very qualified makeup artist. But if you can just do a smoky eye and on just your face, it's not enough. You need to have more. And I really want, even though I don't like dewiness on me because I'm oily, I really just want to learn all these different techniques. If I could do my time over again and start again from when I finished school, I would be stalking her. And if you were there, you would understand what that means. But anyway, my battery's about to die, and so this is I have no idea what this is. 5 Flawless Shader, and you can use it for contouring and like up here and on your chin and stuff like that. Oh, it smells like factory, I think. Oh no, next thing I bought was it's the MAC store. I only bought one thing, and it's one thing that I've always wanted. It's Teddy Eye Kohl. It's like a brown with a bit of a bronzy colour. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it. I like browns. The NARS one that I have just completely smudges off, which is good for some looks, but I want something that can stay. That's lovely. I was pretty restrained there, and they had like 25% off. I bought some more brushes. This is just from, I think, Crown Brush or somewhere like that. It was just somewhere, wasn't that great, to be honest. They have $5 kabuki brushes, which I thought was pretty good because kabuki brushes are quite expensive. And I just bought two. I bought like a little mini one, which is a bit more firmer, and a nice big. And they're actually really soft. For like $5, they're actually really soft. Alright, next thing, Makeup Forever. I was in shock. I didn't think they were going to be there. Anyway, they were there. The time I went back to them, my foundation colour was gone. Something I've always wanted from Makeup Forever since I started watching YouTube videos was the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash Extra Black Mascara. And they had it in waterproof, but I didn't get it in waterproof because I can never get it off. I'm very excited about this. I'm not going to open it because I just opened two other mascaras and I don't want to open this because then I'll abandon those, but this will also dry out in the meantime. Okay, I also went to, there was 2 Crown brush stands. I don't understand that, to be honest. I bought some other brushes from Crown, and these are quite reasonable. They're only $16 for 3, which is much less than I pay for 1 at some places. Sorry if I'm rushing through this, but my battery is like flashing at me. And it says I have 6 minutes left, and that means like not much time. I bought 3 brushes. This one's like a nice, it's very flexible, it's just for blending. This is like a pencil brush, and this one was just a big fluffy brush just to, I think, shade, or I think I could use this for highlighting. That was my other option. But they're all very, well, they're soft bristles, but this one's quite firm. I haven't got a MAC pencil brush, so I thought maybe this will do. And the last thing I got was some Hoooooolley brushes. I've heard so much about these, and these were quite expensive, but they are so soft. And there were some face brushes that they had, like blush brushes, and they were like, I probably would have traded my firstborn for them, but they were close to $50 to $70 to $80 each, and I just couldn't justify it because it was the last place I was going to, and I had spent a lot already. So anyway, honestly, no more makeup after this. So I got another one which is similar to that, sort of like the one that Rae Morris has. Not as pointed, but it's so soft, and just for blending it's just gonna be a dream. So that's the Rae Morris one, and this is the Hoooooolley one. It just moves really well with you. Another pencil type brush. I completely mind blanked that I just bought one from Crown, like 2 meters away. It's quite firm. It's a bit smaller than the other one that I got from Crown. That one, the Hoooooolley is more pointed. The Crown one's a bit more like stubby like. Alright, I'm gonna have to be quick with this because it's getting past the joke. Anyway, the last Hoooooolley brush that I bought was like a flat shader brush. It's a bit more dense than I would say. And I've lost my the MAC 239. I don't know where it is. So as you can see, I did go a bit... Shit. There's so many brushes. So many brushes. Okay, as you can see, I did buy a few brushes. But really, I did have a good time. It was only a couple of hours. And I felt like a little makeup geek. Like, you know, people go to Comic-Con and stuff like that for comics and they're a little bit like a geek. I felt like a makeup geek. And honestly, Rae Morris is one of the nicest person I have ever met. And so are all her staff. They were really lovely, and they spent time talking to me and let me faff about for like a good 20 minutes before I even decided about buying a brush. I was so awkward. But yeah, she was honestly one of the most lovely people, and I have her books and I've lent them to people at work and stuff, and I buy like there's a book about over 45s. I bought it, I've read it, I've tried practicing it on my mum. But yeah. Alright, bye!